is a Clif High target.
Oh, wow.
Follow Clif High here, so not much of an introduction is needed. And mid-July, for the 15th, he's getting some 3x increase in release language. So, Future Forecasting Group decided, hey, let's task our team to look at what is this event coming up next month here. Let's have someone go first and kind of dive into their data. Do you guys have does anybody chomping at the bit want to go first?
I'll jump right into it.
All right, Derek.
That looked like somebody in like a submarine or something looking through like a viewfinder. I hear breathing quietly, complex instruments, calm, floating feeling. And this is like, it almost looks, when you pan out, it looks like an eye, but it wasn't. It was like looking through this viewing portal, him or this person observing this object in motion. And here was the object, and it almost looked like a bird flapping its wings, but it also had like this thing around it, and it was moving in this direction. It felt like there was a zero gravity, or gravity was a dynamic here. And then I thought, well, is it a zero gravity environment for this person? Because this person was wearing something like a, maybe like a spacesuit or a diving suit or something like that. I could see machinery and equipment in the background. Again, I think this is maybe a part of that viewfinder looking thing. Mechanical sound, riveting ping, operating machinery.
Thanks, Derek. And you're going to find that a lot of the stuff that you mentioned comes up in other viewer sessions here too. So, who wants to go next? Edward, you got that look on your face. Let's have you go next.
All right, let's check it out. A Clif High target. Oh my God, does it make sense now, man? Oh, it all makes sense. Okay, let's see. This is where it all began. There was some object here flying across. It was in motion, flying, zipping, moving, motion, accelerating, very fast, speedy, like a rubber bullet. It reminded me of just very fast moving. It was outside. So I don't know, is this a rocket? Is this a comet? Is it a bullet? Is it a UFO? I had no idea. It was moving so fast that it's shaking turbulently, heavy vibration, like it is losing stability or breaking apart, like a crashing rocket or missile. If it crashes, it explodes, I felt, or is explosive upon impact. One of the two or both. In theory, a threat from an interdimensional force, and to protect the unseen from here. But who are the unseen, though, I wondered? A heavily guarded class, like a very old line of people, possibly having some reptilian DNA in it. Yeah, very Cliff High stuff. Reptilian DNA, a type of stealth technology for them, stored at a military base or a facility, like a secret war. This was crazy. This is woo. This is very woo to me, man. That was really interesting, man.
Yeah,
Really interesting session, given what the target is. I'm thoroughly interested in more now.
yeah.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed going through your session, Edward. That was
Wow,
some good stuff.
wild.
Anybody who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay, Naeem.
Looking at the water, a disturbance, a fissure or a fracture or a rupture, something that causes a disturbance on water, like seismic activity. The pro was like unknown activity. So something causing a disturbance from beneath the surface there. Structure one, a subterranean channel or shaft, not dug out with a shovel, like something more substantial than that. Enclosed area that extends underneath the ground, man-made or artificial, but like not a natural occurrence. I did a second session on this. Again, I'm getting land, this kind of bunker type structure here that extends underground. Again, this another kind of shaft area here, militaristic, almost felt like a preparation theme to this, like underground bunker hide out here or go here when things go wrong. Was the sense on that? Yeah,
Thanks, man.
that's what I get on that.
Yeah, really interesting stuff. We're down to Daz or Dick.
I'll go. Kept getting the idea of charged fields, something distorting time, alpha particles. I feel various forces, high frequency sounds, ideas of gravity, EMF, scalar, fundamental forces. These are my gears, something big but finely machined. There's some intricate parts moving. Well, Clif will like this because I think this is the moon. I said there's people are seated at a table controlling, doing some plotting, like grid or math calculations, and it affects this thing that looks like the moon. Kind of inconclusive, interesting stuff in there, but I had no idea what or where I was. I was just all over the place. So this is one that all this data we're gonna have to look at in a couple months and see what we make of it. At the end, I'll show you my other session, which we need to put on the record, but that was the official one.
Daz.
Okay, this is interesting because today I did my world events news for next month, and my world events news for next month has the exact same stuff in it that I got in this target, and of course it's for the exact same timescale that we're looking at. So I had like a energy vortex thing first, very storm-like, energetic, an event that spirals. I had a feeling that this was an escalating situation. Lots of hurried men in suits running down corridors, lots of hurried communications. Here's loads of men here. So multiple linked men live, a bit like a council. They were in dark suits. Maybe there's some females there as well, but mainly men. And they're seated at a circular table. It has a conference feel to it, and it's like a rush, hurried kind of situation, which is a response. And there feels like a secret covert feel to this, like an inner council meeting of sorts, with approximately 8 to 12 people. So I tried to describe it here, and it feels like there was this motion here and then, you know, a structure here. So the motion itself is aerial, arcing, above ground movement, which is fast, linear, involving an object 3 to 4 meters in size, white, cubular. It feels like a missile. It's moving fast at hypersonic speed, and it's remote, I think remote kind of piloted. The structure itself feels grey. It feels like it's destroyed and deaths are involved, and it's an important structure, which then gave me this kind of visual, you know, which probably goes with that, you know, missile hitting a structure kind of thing. So huge big black cloud in the sky, and I didn't quite get it in this one, so I tried to do it again here, but essentially a silhouette of a city here with this really long, big, massive, you know, miles long trailing black cloud. And then I had, you know, a question at the end here because I finished it. Is this another future event? It feels like it. Feels close, but not fully real yet, but very close. And then I have my, you know, face. But as I said, you know, I won't show it here, but I did do a news event today, and it had the very same thing for 10th. I had 10th of July for that event.